Before we go any further, let's just get the elephant out of the room. Yes, I broke my hand at Vacation Bible School. So I'll go ahead and tell you the story so you don't have to wonder the whole time, how did Corey do this? And you don't all have to individually ask me how this happened. So last Sunday, you guys saw I rode my motorcycle through the sanctuary, and some of you thought, that's not a very good idea. Because I haven't been on a bike in over 10 years, but we played up a story that I was the son coming back from California. I got fired, and now I need to go work on the farm. So that was a story that we told. So then on Monday night, I rode my motorcycle again through the sanctuary, all for the kids. You got to remember that. The kids loved it, got their attention, helped us teach them about the gospel. And then the second night, Tuesday night, we decided to up it a little bit. So we borrowed a Polaris RZR 1000. So if you haven't rode those things are really, really fast. So I did a little video of me riding it around crazy, showed it for the kids because it's all about the kids. And then I rode it in during a little skit, parked it here, said, hey kids, they were excited because again, it's all about the kids. And then I rode it out the second time, rode it in, rode it out. Everything was great. But I've got the keys. And this is a Polaris RZR. I mean, this thing is like one of the fastest machines on the planet. So I thought, okay, I'm done with my skip. I've got about 30 minutes before closing celebration. So who can I give a joyride to? So I'm on the hunt. I'm looking. I walk into where the food's at, and I see this guy, Chris Lawrence. And I'm thinking, perfect. There is nobody better to give to. He had his khakis on, he had his polo tucked in, just looking the part, right? So our college pastor / life insurance agent, what better of a guy to give a joyride? So I said, Chris, come here, let's go for a little ride. He sees it. I don't think he's ever been in a Polaris RZR before. So I say, come on, jump in. He jumps in. We start taking off, and I say, Chris, you're going to want to buckle up. So he says, well, okay. So he buckles. By the time his seatbelt clicks, I mash the gas. We're heading out the parking lot, and we go into this backfield, and as soon as I mash the gas, the screams begin, right? I mean, it's just the more I push the gas, the louder he's screaming, which I'm having the best time of my life. This is the greatest ride. We're going, I'm turning, I'm going quick. He's getting louder and louder. I think he's thinking we're all gonna die, and here I'm coming. I turn it real quick, mash on the gas, and all of a sudden I get it up on two wheels. And we're going over on Chris's side. And about a second, I'm thinking, I can save this. And then a second longer, I'm thinking, I can't save this. We are going to flip in this Polaris. So we're going to start flipping. I look over and I can see the sheer panic in Chris's face. Like, what have you done to me? And all I can think about is his sweet wife, Brandy. And all I can think about is telling her the story and his kids the story of why I killed Chris Lawrence for no reason. So here we're going, and I see him, this panic look in his face, and the only thing I can think about is, I have to save Chris Lawrence. That's the only thing going through my mind. So I did what you're not supposed to ever do when you're flipping in a RZR. I reached my hand out and grabbed him to hold him in, and about that time, we flipped, and yes, my hand jammed into the ground, and here me and Chris are upside down in our seatbelts, and I look over and I say, well, I broke my hand. Chris says, you did what? Still half panic. So that is the explanation of why I'm preaching today with a cast on.